Hey all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you what I picked up during the Sephora VIB sale. So today, November 15th, is the very last day of the sale. So I figure that maybe today some of you still want to shop because you can use your code multiple times online or in stores. You can still shop the sale. So maybe some of these goodies will be something you want to pick up, but I want to show you all what I picked up. Also, if you're interested in the makeup on my face, my clothing, my jewelry, anything like that, all of it's going to be listed in the description box down below. I'm trying to get better about listing those things for you guys because then you'll comment and you'll be like, where are those earrings from? What eyeshadow are you wearing? And I'm like, shit, I forget everything. So if you watched my video where I gave you my recommendations for what you should pick up during the sale and my wish list, a lot of these things are not going to be a surprise to you. Some of them were a surprise to me. So I have definitely watched people's Sephora hauls where they're pulling out like 20 or 30 items. And then I'm basically that meme where like math is flying by my head at a speedy rate and I'm trying to add up like, holy shit, how much did they spend? So this haul honestly might not seem like a lot to you, but trust me, it was a lot for me, but let's jump into it. First, let's start with the big boy. So I did get the Sol de Janeiro Galaxy Gorgeous Kit, and I want to show you this because it is so cool. First of all, the box it comes in is so rad. Like, I am definitely going to save this box. This would actually make a great gift box for somebody. But the magnetic opening, we have magnetic, and then you open it up to reveal the products. So we do have the Brazilian Play Moisturizing Shower Cream Gel, the Boom Boom Body Scrub, a full-size Boom Boom Cream, and the Brazilian Crush Hair and Body Fragrance Mist. I have used the Boom Boom Cream and the spray before. I still have them, and I use them obsessively. I have not used the scrub or the shower gel yet, and I am so excited. So let me just say, if you get a full-size Boom Boom Cream, that's $45. This whole set is $62. This would be fantastic to buy and split these up into 4 gifts for friends, hands down. Or maybe you want to keep the Boom Boom Cream for yourself because it's the greatest thing on earth and you want to smell that good all the time. But these all do have that same iconic scent. I really think this is a value set. Even at full price, I think this is an amazing value, and I really thought this would sell out immediately. My Sephora had so many of these. Like, they had like 10 right up front. And I was like, are these not selling well? And they were like, oh no, they're selling like crazy, but they sent us so many. So I think you can still grab this. And if you can grab it at a discount, do it. If you can't, I still recommend this at full price. Also, I don't own strapless bras, so I literally just took the straps down off of this and it's just like falling down, which means it's not the right size. Let's move on. All right, I would say this next thing was the most controversial, if you will. That sounds very dramatic, but the most controversial thing that I said I was putting on my wish list. Half of you were easily like, do not get that. It is so small, it's ridiculous, blah, 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 it's expensive. And the other half of you were like, it's amazing, get it, you need it. And when I saw it in person, I was kind of surprised how not small it was. So I got the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. And this is a little highlighter and bronzer / contour duo. The shade that I got is light medium. So you do have, again, you have the contour / bronzer over here and you have a highlight here. This retails for $29 and people were all over the place on this. I don't think that's that bad of a deal. I mean, Charlotte Tilbury products are really high quality. I love this packaging. It feels so luxe and so beautiful. And honestly, I love smaller size packages because I can test out the items. And if I love it, then I'll buy the full size. But I just really think this is cute. It's got a really good mirror on it, a really crisp mirror. You know how sometimes the mirrors are like real shitty and they're plastic and they're like, woo? This is not. So again, this retails for $29 and I'm really excited to try it. All right, let's talk about something that was on my list but wasn't. So I did mention that I have been looking for a new cruelty-free sunscreen because Supergoop is no longer considered to be cruelty-free. Oh God. And they were my absolute favorites. So I was on the hunt for a new one. And the one that I thought I was going to buy was the Biosense Squalane sunscreen. But when I got to the store, I was just so amazed at how small it was. The tube was literally like this big. And I use sunscreen every single day. Even if I'm just sitting at my computer working and I don't leave the house, I use sunscreen. So I was a little turned off by that. So instead, I got this one, which is slightly bigger and right around the same price. This is the Pharmacy Green Defense Daily Mineral Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 30. So again, this one was ever so slightly bigger than the Biosense. I think the Biosense was 1.5 fluid ounces. This one was 1.7. And I really love Pharmacy products. Pharmacy has really done well for me. My skin really likes Pharmacy, especially the Green Clean line, the Green Defense line. So the active ingredient is zinc oxide, 18.23%, if that it means something to you. But I am curious to try this. What's weird, this tube does feel, do you hear that? Like it has quite a bit of air in it. So I hope that this lasts me a while. I'm definitely going to report back on this. I'm very curious. Then this is something that was definitely on my list when I gave my wish list, and I blame this one, again, completely on Kate the Great Beauty. This is the Kosas Air Brow. The shade I got is medium brown, and this is just a quick one and done. You run this through your brows and you go. It's got like a little spoolie, so it's almost very similar to the Glossier Boy Brow, but from what everyone tells me, this is 10 times better. I can't wait to try this because I ran out of my Boy Brow and I enjoyed that. But everyone said this is like Boy Brow on steroids. So I'm really curious. All right, all 4 of these items, I don't think I talked about any of these in my wish list. So I wound up just picking them up. So this is the Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Mineral Tinted Sunscreen. I watched Michelle Wong do a review on this. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, you know what? I really want to try that. And this just looked beautiful. The price was right. It was $30, which I think is decent for a product of this size. You get, what is this, 1 fluid ounce, like most foundations. So I'm really curious. I tried this just on my hand when I was in the store, and it felt really nice. And it looks like this gives really nice coverage. So it is definitely on the lighter end, but it still looked like it covered up imperfections and evened out the skin tone. So I'm really curious to try this one. I feel like most people, when they do the Sephora sale, they're really big on like restocking things they've tried before, which I guess kind of I did with the Boom Boom Cream. But for the most part, these are all new to me, which is super exciting. Then I've been talking about how I've wanted to try a new dry shampoo for a while. And one that you guys recommended to me was by Living Proof. So let me tell you a little story. I decided that during the sale, I was going to get the Living Proof dry shampoo. And I was going to get the little sample guy, which was $16, right? So I get to the store and I see the little sample sitting there. And he's like, hey, what's up? I'm $16. But then right next to it was his big sister, the full size. And the full size was like, hi, guess what? I'm $30, but I'm like more than double the amount that's in the sample. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get the full size. But then Mama comes down and Mama was like, oh, you're going to buy a full size for $30? Well, how about instead I give you a special holiday 2-pack for $35? What? You get 2 full-size dry shampoos for $35. Or you can buy 1 full size for $30. What? So for $5 extra, you're getting a second one. This is such a good deal. And I did try it on my hair when I was in the store to make sure I liked it, and it felt really nice. But $35 for 2 of them? Like, I was kind of blown away by that. And I'm so glad that I didn't just buy like the little sample. I know I'm going to use this. I know I will use each one of these cans till they are gone and gasping for air as aerosol cans do. You know that final like that they do when they're at the end? I'm going to use it till it gets to that point. But really, this was sort of an impulse buy, but I'm so glad I did it. All right, 2 more things to talk about. So this one is something that has been on my wish list for so long, but it is always, always, always out of stock. Always out of stock online, in my store, everywhere. But I decided to look at stores that were kind of around me, and I found a store that had it. So I basically booked over there and they got all my money. So that is the Patrick Ta Major Brow Lamination Gel. I have heard such good things about this. So I do love the laminated brow look where your eyebrows are like spiky but flattened against your head. I love it. It's like somebody took a caterpillar and squished it on your face and left it there. That's my ideal aesthetic. So apparently this puts your brows in place and holds them there forever. So I am really curious about this. I've wanted to try it for so long. I had to drive 35 minutes to get it. There are a lot of Sephoras around me, to be fair, but this one was 35 minutes away and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to do it just for this. This was the thing that dragged me there, but I'm really pumped to try it. And finally, this is something that has been on my wish list for years. I saw Hannah Louise post and talk about this, and it just kind of reminded me and reignited the want for this, so I finally did it. This is the Urban Decay Single Moon Dust Shadow in Space Cowboy. So it looks just kind of like a sparkly silver. I'll show you up close. I turned down the lights all the way so you can see, but it's got this beautiful blue shift in a champagne shadow, and it is just so vibrant and sparkly. Let's do a swatch. Look at the shine on that. It is just so pretty, and on certain lights, it's like pure white. Others, it's champagne. Others, you get that blue tinge. Gorgeous. So I know Hannah tends to use this as an eyeshadow topper. I don't know if I'll use this as a topper. I don't know if I'll use this as a highlighter. No, it's probably too glittery to use as a highlighter, but like, I can't believe how incredibly metallic. It looks damp, okay? And I'm not mad about it at all. So yeah, that is the Moon Dust Shadow in Space Cowboy. This is something that, again, I've had on my list for so long. I did not plan on buying it during the sale, but when I saw it, I was like, okay. Something that was funny to me is when I checked out at the register, the woman at the register was like, okay, can I have your phone number for your insider card, blah, blah, blah. And she's putting it in, she rings up all my stuff, and then she goes, is there anything else you want? You want to pick out anything else small? And I was like, no, thank you, I'm good. And she was like, because you're only $34 away from hitting Rouge this year. I'm not sure if I should be impressed, if I should be embarrassed, should I be congratulating myself, should I be ashamed? I'm all of the above. But you bet your ass that before the year is over, I'm going to spend $34 so I can hit that Rouge level. So that's it. That's everything I got in my Sephora VIB sale haul. Again, the sale does end today, November 15th. So if you're going to shop, do it today. Everything is going to be linked in the description box down below. And also, just to let you know, those links are going to be affiliate links, which means if you click through them to shop and buy these things, or just to buy anything on Sephora, I will get a little bit of a kickback, and that really does help out my channel. So I'm really appreciative whenever you all do that. But that's it. Let me know in the comments down below what you got at the Sephora sale or what's on your wish list for the next sale. You all can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are all GlitterFallout. And as always, and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.